What is up, YouTube? My name is Ashley, and welcome to episode 6 of the Warship. In the last episode, we finished our copper farm and laid out the perimeter of the rest of this aircraft carrier, and it is massive. In between episodes, I refined the perimeter. I made a couple changes. Wasn't quite happy, but now I am. I think it looks perfect, and when this is done, it will look incredible when it's put to a map. I also went ahead and I mined up 2 double chests worth of stone, and I'm going to start this episode out by seeing how far 2 double chests gets me on filling out the top deck. And I know it is not going to be near enough, but it should give me a reasonable idea of how much I am going to need. And I'm so excited for this episode. We've got a lot to do today, and if everything goes as it should, we will have the entire top of the ship done. So I'm gonna get filling the perimeter out. I'm super excited. Take 394. That's nearly 2 double chests of stone placed, and progress is finally being made. You might have noticed my levels changed in between clips, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, I couldn't stand it anymore. I broke down, and I dug to an ancient city, and thankfully, Swift Sneak 3 was in the first chest that I went into, making this process a whole metric ton easier. I felt like I flew through the last half. It's a new day, and disaster has fallen. I left, I was AFK, had a hairband wrapped around my Xbox controller. Everything was going good until my clumsy fiance sat down at the computer desk, bumping my controller, causing it to mine out the piston over here. Lava went everywhere, and I tried to take a swim in lava. I've lost everything. Literally a day after getting everything back in preparation to start episode 6. I'm frustrated. It genuinely took quite a while to figure out what had happened. Some redstone was missing, and at first I thought I was creepered. Then I literally thought somebody was on the realm with me. But no, it just turns out don't leave your controllers out while you AFK. Oh, I had literally just spent the day before I started this episode getting all my stuff back. But that's the way things go. And you better believe I'm gonna put this farm right back together, finish collecting the stone that I need, and I will see you guys in the next clip. Thankfully, this farm was pretty easy to fix. And it got me thinking. A bit of what I wanted to do in this episode is fix some of the farms. This industrial district has been being built for a while now, and accidents have happened. The iron farm no longer works. We are missing villagers on each side, and our iron supplies are starting to run low. And I don't even want to begin to discuss what happened here for the fourth time. I don't think I'm going to fix this. I don't need it. It's obsolete. And I am so desperately sick of fixing the creeper holes. So, I guess before we finish the top deck, let's go fix ourselves our farms. And I'm going to start by AFKing at my zombie villager chamber. This can take a while, so I will see you guys when I see a zombie villager. Alright, guys. I have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that this room is absolutely useless. But I also realized I'm on a massive platform in the middle of the air, in the middle of the ocean, giving me optimal spawn rates. As long as I just remove the torches from a single area on the ship, all we have to do is just wait for nightfall. And this game should give us a zombie villager. Yeah, buddy. Okay, we got two. Let's take care of that guy. Oh, nuts. Please don't copy me. First thing. Oh, they are probably going to end up despawning. But that is the first two zombie villagers that I've seen in forever. There is hope. Yeah. 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 But that just shows this is going to work. And I just need to not fall through a creeper hole again. Got stone on me now, why don't I just hatch that up? Alright, a few more zombies, just normals. Don't care. And then we run back to the bridge. and the process starts over again. Come on, villager. Give me one. No. All duds. All duddy duds. All Dudleys. Okay. Nope, tonight was not the night. Yes, sky is starting to get light. We are out of time. Perf. These guys will just disappear or burn. Don't care. We are gonna go below deck and we'll get ourselves a villager breeder set up. Oh, that is a gorgeous sunrise. But let's also put away our emeralds. I've been doing a ton of trading. That's how I got all geared back up so fast. Thankfully, being so late stage in the game, it is getting easier and easier. But next episode, we are going to be making our armory where we will never have to worry about losing our stuff again. We can do it for fun. Building blocks. That's right. I distracted myself because I am so excited for the next part of this build. That should be enough, and then we'll come back up for the dirt when we need it. I have decided I am going to put this at the very nose of the ship, putting it as far away from any of the villages that I already have. Villagers, I will leave that in, as embarrassing as it is. I am so excited for this warship. That's perfect, leaving a 2-block hallway. Yeah. I miss Swift Sneak so much. Rant about my bad RNG aside, this villager breeder is done, complete with a double airlock to prevent any escapage. And it is now hooked up to our Human Resources Department. And converted. And then off to wherever we want them. It is also nighttime, so let's go and try to get ourselves a zombie villager. Only need one. We can sacrifice one of our regular villagers for the breeder. And I need a boat, that's why I came over here. A raft. I set them somewhere. My only hope is that we get to the end of this aircraft carrier and there are zombie villagers standing and waiting for us. Just like last time, when we fell through the hole. Can we get that lucky? I highly doubt it. Skellies are the first to spawn, and they'll be the first to go. Not looking for skellies. Whoa. We've got some regular zomberts. Yeah, I can tell this is gonna be a grind. Regular. I'm out of here. I'm gonna grab some speed potions, and I'm gonna get these zombie villagers. I'll see you guys when I have one in a boat. This is gonna be a game of RNG, and as we discussed earlier, mine is garbage. Ladies and gentlemen, we got one. We've got 3. I don't have a second boat for you, sir, but I certainly... Okay, we'll just... We don't need you. We don't need you. We need to torch this place back up. Aw, nuts! We said we only need one, I'm only going with one. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's a double unfortunate. Why do I try? I hate this game. Oh. I hang my head in sadness and in frustration. That was so close. And I just got greedy. We got one. We got one. Oh, sweet mercy, we got one. And one is realistically all we needed. Let's get our stuff. Get this villager down where he belongs. And borrow a villager from our iron farm. And we won't have to rely on RNG to get villagers ever again. I'm glad that guy converted. I genuinely thought we were gonna have to wait another night. But you decided to convert. Thank you, sir. I've got to put him all the way to where the farm is. This may take a second. Welcome home. One's done. We are just going to leave them in that boat until we are good and ready. This is so cursed. It does this every dang time. Really getting sick of the way this game does things sometimes. Oh my gosh, can I click the right thing, please? There. Sleep the night away. Grab the villagers some bread. That's a lovely design flaw. This episode's been all over the place. Who am I kidding? That's how all my episodes go. I'm not in the mood to be attacked by Drowned right now. So I never considered that the villagers might need to see their beds to be able to pathfind to them. I moved the beds around. I replaced the front wall with glass. And still nothing. Why won't they breed? What is wrong with this farm? Bingo! We got ourselves a baby. Interrupted? And before his AI kicks in, we boot him. He's out of here. Music to my ears. We now have a fixed iron farm. And I've already heard the sweet sound of golems being burned. We are finally making iron again. Now, I've still got one more dude on the other side to replace, so not quite done yet, but the aircraft carrier is finally in production of iron again, and I can start regathering some of the supplies that I've burned through already. And we need so much more iron, guys, it's not even funny. This ship is going to have hopper lines going all throughout it, and I need a bunch of iron blocks for future projects as well. It feels so good to be making such good progress finally, and I guess we'll just steal one of these villagers' beds. Ooh, that was almost bad. Sleep the night away. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? That is garbage. Huh. I was on the outside bed and it still decides to pull that crap. What is this game? This is Silk Touch. And oh, I gotta move fast or the villagers will escape. Yeah, I know. You have your opportunity. Do not take it, please. Actually... fixed, and... can we do this in... ah, his AI kicked in. Now to be a babysitter. If you are a parent, you probably know this struggle all too well. And I am sorry. Come on, you little twerp. Little brat. Get back here. Fall in. Come on! Just stand still so I can push you in. Oh. I hate baby villagers. I hate baby villagers. Bye-bye. Vamos. Get out of here, you gremlin. Sweet. That's the last of the villagers that I need. We are in business. And our iron stores have been replenished. In the meantime, I have been busy off camera, leveling up, but more importantly, getting wood. As we need a bunch of hoppers for this aircraft carrier. And we are out of chests. So I've been busy. And that's good for now. Let's go get our iron and make a few more stacks of hoppers. In the spirit of continuing to fix up a bunch of the farms that have been neglected around here, I realized a very big mistake on my part while I was in the creative testing world. And this was a mistake made back so long ago that I almost thought about not even fixing it and removing it altogether because it's a bit outdated, and that is my kelp farm. You can probably even see that I didn't even finish hooking it up. I don't know what I was doing here. But let's hook up our kelp farm to our sugarcane farm, let it cook, and see how well it produces sugarcane now, because I wasn't happy with it before, and I wonder why. Stupid. And some of the lag issues we've been having, yeah, that's probably part of it too. Oh, okay. Well, this is gonna be a simple fix, thankfully. Boom. Breathe, my machine. I didn't connect this hopper line either. And I guess we can do that one to right here. Completely backed up as well. I really dropped the ball here. I will admit that. Oh, don't want that, that's gonna... Okay. Thankfully, that didn't start spraying us with kelp. Alright. Breathe, sweet system. And that actually fixes our kelp farm. I'm gonna go back to the cow farm side and make sure I didn't miss anything else. BRB. No surprise here, but this hopper wasn't connected up either. We are all fixed up now, and depending on how much better this farm works, will determine if we end up keeping this in the final design or not. I don't know. I want to give it a fair chance because clearly I wasn't even running one line of the farm. I was running on cactus alone, and that's why I was so unsatisfied. But that means we should have a ton of sugarcane being made right now. Yeah, that's a good bit. That will help us out considerably. And I guess for the last time, I mean this the last time, we will fix our stupid mob farm and completely seal it off this time. Let's go get ourselves a trident from the drowned farm, which has become my new favorite AFK spot because there's no chance of it blowing up. Oh, beautiful. All these tridents. Not doing too bad on copper either. For something that I never used before and have very little use for, I just wanted a steady supply of it so I didn't have to go mine it. I'm lazy. Let's go fix the mob farm for the 5th and final time now. I just counted it up in my head. Oh. I already did have most of it. And it's spiraling. And now... Actually, I just had an idea. I realized if I'm not trying to use this farm for XP anymore, why waste my time and precious redstone with a trident killer? Why not campfires? And then I also grabbed some tough blocks to finish up. And now we can let the mobs be free. And let them burn. Music to my ears. We only need this farm for their mob drops now. Things are really coming together. But fixing this farm reminded me I have yet one more farm that we need to fix in this episode. And that is our mighty pumpkin farm. Yeah, when I rebuilt this thing, I clearly did something wrong and it created a clock, and I'm going to have to refer back to a tutorial for this one because I'm not sure where I went wrong. So I will see you guys in a minute, and we will have all the farms on the aircraft carrier fully operational. I believe it's a simple timing error with my comparators. Comparators. No delay, one delay. 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 Go ahead and harvest those guys up. Didn't create a clock. Good. 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 Now, we need our hoe. Thankfully, we have that on us. And we need some seeds to replace the pumpkins that we just mined up. Super embarrassing, but super simple mistake to make and to fix. Why don't we get ourselves a view platform in the sky and watch as our pumpkin farm hopefully works. Second try. I can't say first try because obviously I built it wrong. Okay, this is taking too long even for time-lapse mode, but I'm 99% sure this is going to work. I'll leave this in here just because I can edit it and make it quick. My food is done, so I am going to return to the stone generator so we can get enough stone to finish the top deck in our next segment. So I will see you guys in a jiffy. Alright guys, I have AFK'd and done a little bit of work off camera. I've hooked up the storage system to our stone generator, or our stone generator to our storage system, and I've also went and got Unbreaking 3 on my pickaxes because I have found out that standard non-unbreaking pickaxes are completely useless on a mega scale. But now we've got all the stone that we can need, and it is time to get started filling out the upper deck of the aircraft carrier. I'm super excited to have this bit done. We are fully operational now. Every farm is working flawlessly, and aside from a couple more farms being added, we are going to be pretty close to doing the hull and the body of the ship. And we will have a mega aircraft carrier for our industrial district. And I swear, those Timberwolves, they do not sound healthy. I love Minecraft puppies, I love all puppies. But those ones don't sound that good. But let's get this top deck complete. So, I'm a good ways into making this top deck. And this is probably one of the first times I've had one of those what the heck am I doing moments. The top deck, in the end, I want to be black. And I'm making everything out of stone just to rip it all up again. And that got me thinking about what block I could possibly use for the top deck. And I realized basalt. I can make a basalt farm and then we can do the top deck in the correct color, and it won't ever have to be ripped up again. And we'll have to just do that much. I feel like I've wasted so much time, but I really haven't. In hindsight, this can all go to use somewhere else, and would have had to be mined at some points anyways. So, we'll keep a little bit on us, and I want our basalt farm to be directly underneath of our stone generator. Where was I? Oh yeah, the basalt farm. In fact, I think we even have everything we need in this chest right here. Quiet on set. Pardon that interruption. Now we just need a handful of tough blocks. Two stacks should do. And let's make ourselves a basalt farm that I will spend as long as it takes to AFK at to build the entire top deck in one take, I hope. This episode has taken the most amount of work to make. Here's where I said the salt would be. 3 and 4 chests high. And now we just need a bunch of hoppers. To go up. I'm gonna try to keep these all on the same layer. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And temporary blocks. Layer of ice. Blue ice, specifically. Tough blocks. I did want to stop here, actually. So, we're going to make this longer than it is going to actually reach. But that is not going to matter. It's useless extra hopper. Not my worst crime in this game. And then we'll fill out this. Get that bottom one, yeah! Nailed it. And then we just need to go grab our magma. And why not cover these top blocks as well? Because we can, and I think it looks better. BRB. Alright. Place our lava in. We're in business. Yeah, buddy. We might need another bucket to get here. Yeah. So I just need 2 buckets of lava. That's fine. Trying to make that strafe. It doesn't work anymore. Oh, I'll just do that. And like so. B-E-A, beautiful. That's not being picked up. That's not good. Soul soil's a full block. Crap. Okay. We can think our way through this. I don't know how. I'm tempted to not use a YouTube tutorial because I have actually done all of this build by myself. Give me a minute. I need to cook. Okay. You can probably hear my dog scratching at the carpet beneath my desk. Just like I've been scratching my head on this basalt farm because I love that I did this design by myself, and I even found the solution, and that's hopper minecarts. So, okay, nothing that I haven't worked with before, but the problem is I'm going to have to fit 5 hopper minecarts side by side. And I've never done that before, but I am more than happy to give it a shot. So here we go. We're going to undo this hopper line so we can lower it. Sometimes I feel like I'm so bad at this game, and then other times things just work. But that does line up fine. So we're gonna build solid blocks back to here. Add in all of our hoppers, like so. Now we're gonna have to get some rails, and probably some powered rails as well. I think we're gonna have to do some funny business with different types of rails to get 5 hopper mine carts lined up on these. I'm pretty sure I got this. Just need a few seconds to gather some materials. Then sometimes there's the case where my brain just makes a mountain out of a molehill, and it really is this simple. Now I just need to carefully remove all of these rails, and we will have a fully functional basalt farm. I'm pleased with myself. I am very pleased. And let's test it out. It's not working. I could straight up cry right now. I am the dumbest Minecrafter. This is fitting. Oh, I can't even drown. Blue ice, basalt, soul soil, hopper minecart. That, I do believe, and do hope, is the correct order for this farm. Now, please, I think that is getting collected. I think we are in business. I do worry about that lava sneaking out possibly, but it seems to be fine. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna stand here for a while, and we can finally do the upper deck. This has been quite a productive episode. Alright, guys. I have been a busy little bee. I have collected 13 shulker boxes of basalt, and I have removed all of the top deck and replaced it with a wireframe that should make it easier for us to navigate it as we pave the top deck at long last. This episode has taken way more time to get to than I had ever imagined. But I keep underestimating the scale of this project. And it really is insane. Alright. And it begins now. Blazing speed. Full speed ahead. I am considering trying potions of swiftness. See if anything helps me with my productivity, but this is fast enough. My dog wants me to play with his Lammy. I'll cut the recording and get this top deck in, and we can call it an episode. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a sight for sore eyes. I didn't expect to be finishing the top deck today, but everything just seemed to fall into place, and once I got started, I couldn't stop. So we now have 98% of the top deck done, and I am just amazed with how good this looks. Wow. This has been a solid 5 hours of placing blocks non-stop, but I'm happy with where I'm stopping today. We did have just a little bit, a few double chests basalt left over. We'll put that back into our system. Alright, come back up top. Break our chests, we no longer need them. Grab ourselves some more tough blocks. Finish blocking out the wall. Now that we have the command center blocked out, all that's left to do is remove this stone and finally finish the top deck, as well as the back of the command center in between the next take. As everything renders in, it all comes down to this final strip of tarmac. After several long days of IRL, blood, sweat, and tears, we are here. I have almost hit Burnout City on this project, but seeing it hit this stage of completion is absolutely the motivation I needed. Let's pop into spectator mode here. And let's take a look at the now finished upper extremity of the aircraft carrier. It's all done. Take a screenshot. Now, there is still quite a lot of detailing and stuff to be added, but for the first time, the Warship aircraft carrier is visibly complete on the top side. All that's left to do is make our first map. and finish the episode. Go get our paper. How do I make a bigger map? This is the first time I've had to do this. We'll just make the full scale. And we'll see how this one looks, actually. Amazing! Just run up and down our ship one last time. Fill it out. And as the sun sets, we can finally see our aircraft carrier as it is viewed from the map. I am sorry that this was such a long episode. I tend to try to avoid the hour-and-a-half mark, but I just had a vision in my head, and I was not going to be happy until I ended the episode where I envisioned it. And that is right here, looking at a map as the sun sets. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. I'm gonna go cry in a corner.